Salutations and greetings, everyone. It is I, Dezire, once again here to cover another Nintendo idiot, the Nintendo idiot we all know and hate, that being Harman Smith. But any hoosers, before we get into that salt content, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are going to first cover an older video by a video game lover because it's hilarious, and you'll know why here in a little bit. And secondly, the Harman Smith video has just a giant white screen, so I'm gonna show you that for about 5 seconds, and then we're just gonna zoom in on his little circle face, so that everybody can see the nonsense that it is. But any hoosers, let's get into that beautiful salt content!
When are you gonna get deported, video game lover? Like, when are you going back to Puerto Rico?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
What the fuck are you talking about, Harman? You do know that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, thus everyone born in Puerto Rico is an American citizen. Just like the U.S. Virgin Islands, just like the U.S. Isle of Samoa, the smaller island out of the two. You can't be this damn stupid. Like, I know you're a racist, we covered this before, but you just can't be this damn dumb. This is not a hard concept, but to you it obviously is. What are they gonna deport him to? You're deported back to wherever you live in the States. What the fuck? Are you fucking retarded? No, you don't have to answer that question. We already know. But I just want to let everyone understand, this is not my video that I recorded. This is from Video Game Lover 58. I will go ahead and I will link it in the description. Now let's get into his later and more recent video.
I've been talking a lot lately about how the Pokemon IP by itself is way bigger than the Grand Theft Auto one.
I've got a peer-reviewed study right here that says... says you're a pussy.
You know what, everyone? I'm gonna go ahead and take the bait. I'm gonna use this defense that was for you, where they tried to state that, how much did Luigi Mansion's game have there been? How many Resident Evil games have there been? There are way more books, games, movies, and comics of Resident Evil than Luigi's Mansion's ever done. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use that exact same thing, and we're gonna use it against you. There is 489 units sold for the 42 games of Pokemon, which for those that are not number nerds, I'm gonna show my work and I'm gonna tell you exactly what that means. That means it averages 11.6 million units sold per game. There was 450 million units sold in the 18 games of GTA, which averages 25 million units per game. Thus meaning that on a per game basis, it's bigger than fucking Pokemon. Also, Pokemon's older, and it still has sold less units than fucking GTA. I still think it's fucking insanely stupid to compare child games of a completely different IP to a game that is designed specifically for adults. But hey, when you're dumb enough to state that the game is designed for children, while Mario Kart is designed for adults, which is something that predators like to use, I'm just saying, it's pretty fucking weird when you have all the allegations against you that I covered in my Salt Content Cop. But you're not going to be dumb enough to sit there and try to compare the anime, movies, and card game to a game that's just a video game right now. You're not going to be that dumb, are you? Right?
In the business, we call this foreshadowing.
And it's something that a lot of Grand Theft Auto fans are seething about.
You're gonna regret it.
The only person I have ever seen compare stuff that has nothing to do with video games is you. Because you can't sit there and contain the fact that Pokemon is not doing well when it comes to its games as of late. As a matter of fact, outside of Arceus, there was not one good Pokemon from the Switch gen, and the Switch 2 is off to a terrible start. Considering the fact that Legend ZA is easily the worst Pokemon game ever. Into discussion. $120 for you to see the same garbage pixels on the wall. Yeah! And you're sitting there defending it. I don't fucking understand it, bro. I don't know why people defend getting fucked over by companies 24/7. It makes no sense to me. We are in 2025, and Nintendo is pushing games that look worse than a fucking GameCube game. And you are defending it. It makes no fucking sense. You're the reason why Pokemon is so shit. Wake the fuck up.
Like, how can it be bigger? Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold 200 million units. How can Pokemon be more successful than that?
How about I sit here until you fall asleep?
It's called having a budget. It's called having a steady release schedule. It's called having a merchandisable brand. It's called having spin-offs. It's called having, like, doing all this stuff Pokemon does.
Oh my god, I think I gained a chromosome hearing all that.
So we're gonna break it down piece by piece. He's talking about budgets. Well, GTA, every single game has turned a profit. Thus, your point makes zero fucking sense. Let alone the fact that GTA 5 alone made $8.5 billion for the company. So there's that point fucking disproven. Now let's get to the next one. Once again, it having a steady release schedule, yet it sells less games on average than GTA 5 does. You don't think before you speak. It's very fucking noticeable. You're very, very dumb. You fucking talk out of your ass constantly and pray nobody checks you on your bullshit. Now on to his third point. Harman with that good old-fashioned, "It's not merchandisable" type statement. My guy, if you Google or Bing or whatever you want and search, is Grand Theft Auto considered a merchandisable brand? The first thing that pops up is yes, it is, because of its popularity and loyalty among its brand. Oh my god. Hell, you can even go to the fucking stores and I guarantee you will find something GTA related. Wow. It's so shocking how it's so hard to find. Now let's get to the fourth part. His spin-offs take. Alright, Harman, time to make your entire point make no fucking sense. There was already a spin-off in the second game ever released in Grand Theft Auto, in Grand Theft Auto London 1969. There was also another one that was Grand Theft Auto London 1961. What about Grand Theft Auto Vice City, or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, or Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories? Or, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. It would seem that they do have spin-offs, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, which is really not surprising, because you talk out of your ass 24/7, and then I fucking disprove it, and every single time you cry. Every single time. So shockingly, I was able to disprove you again. $100 says this man's gonna throw a temper tantrum over my points because he doesn't know what he's talking about, and I just proved him wrong really fucking quickly.
Back to it.
Like, it should be very self-evident that Pokemon is, and always has been, way bigger than Grand Theft Auto.
Son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
Don't you love it when I'm right? He sits there and he compares something that has anime, television shows, and card games, and that's what he's comparing it, instead of the games versus the games. That way it's, something that makes somewhat sense, even though they're completely different genres. But I want to state this, Harman. The reason why you won't compare them game versus game is because, on average, Pokemon has 11.6, and on average, GTA has 25 million. Thus meaning, GTA has about 13-ish million more per game than Pokemon currently. Now granted, that's average, because at the end of the day, Pokemon has more units sold, because there's more and it's been around longer. But I do have a question, everyone. What is with his need to compare child media to adult-related media? It makes no fucking sense. It's weird. The funniest part of it is that he'll make a comparison, but he'll use other things than the game's sales, which is hysterical because he knows that he'd be wrong very, very fast. He's such a fucking idiot. Now, I just want to sit there and ask everyone, do you think he's going to say even more dumb shit? Because I do.
And yet a certain significant chunk of the gaming community seems completely incapable of admitting it. Like, look at this spreadsheet here. Is GTA a bigger franchise than Pokemon? Yes, by a lot, and no, it's not even close. Now, if you say yes, you're an idiot and don't know anything about video games.
If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you're not retarded at all?
There you are again, comparing everything else that is not video game related to a video game. And you're trying to state that it's the video game reason. It has only 39 million more units sold. GTA 6 is coming out next year, possibly, or 2027. Doesn't really matter, because it's still gonna outsell Pokemon by a lot. By a lot. At least over 100 million units more. At least. I think GTA 6 will have 100 million units sold within at least 2 years. At least. We're talking about the most hyped game ever. Outside of what? Fucking Half-Life 3? Like, what are you talking about, bro? You have 20 or more games than GTA, but they average more units sold than you. You constantly need to talk out of your ass to try to prove your point, and it's getting redundant and stupid, so much to the fact that I physically can't finish this video. Because that is how fucking retarded you are. But before I go, I just want to state how it's hilarious that you have this need to compare child-related media to adult-related media. You're never gonna beat the allegations, Harman.
It has now come to that part of the video of what you all know and love. Daniel J28, C-Stars Piplup, Stephen Ramy, Spectre 799, Scruffy Skull Tom, Shad3 Milkman, MK2396E, Mad Fox 94, Tarek Brown, XJ Induction, Psycho Warrior Black Cobra, Praise be to Space King, Ed Shadowbearer 1789, Jordan Wolf 624, Sariuri, That PlayStation Gamer, Bro Moment, Huggy needs his Huggies changed. What the fuck? Stunning and Brave Salamence, Jake Spider Monkey 1994, hashtag ban JTech TV. It's a hard nug life. PlayStation stands are serial grifters. And Devastator 2000. Thank you all for being the goats, and remember to stay almighty. But any hoozers, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and comment. Also consider subscribing. After all, I do make new content every single day. Take care, everybody.